so we just need to figure out if we're live on the other ones as well.
We're gonna be live everywhere. Global.
Yeah, this is a global.
International live show.
Let me see here. Okay, there. Hello. We are back on YouTube. Let me see on Facebook.
Snap.
Yes. We are. Yes, we are back on the old Facebook.
Good old Facebook.
0 viewers, that we get what we deserve. But we are not live on Instagram. Oh, not sure. Okay, that didn't work. But it should work.
Aren't all those pages kind of connected?
Ah, no. What? No. Is that for... No. It might actually work.
Yeah, it works.
It works! It works!
Here I am, but the picture looks really weird.
What?
Here. Where is it?
Ah, that's because it's framing weirdly.
It works!
Slow ljudet.
Yeah.
But I mean, couldn't we can't frame that one. Sorry about the hassle, we are a bit... but I mean, if you have the phone, how did you get... we are... Okay, it looks weird on... Where is it? You should be in the picture.
Huh?
The thing is, Instagram is having things in portrait mode and the other platforms are in whatever the other landscape mode.
Are we live?
We are live on
Okay.
3 platforms now.
But I guess the picture needs to look like this on Instagram. But at least I can hear what you're saying. So.
Yeah. Is that your hand or my hand? That's my hand.
Whoa! Maybe.
But it should, I mean,
It's really slow.
now we see you on
Yeah, but it's really slow also.
yeah, it's latency.
I mean, it must be a minute after or something.
About it's some sort of latency due to, I'm guessing, reasons.
Is that being streamed separately or from?
It's from that one, but
Okay.
this is
Nice picture.
stupid. I would like to see all the messages that are part, but why can't we multi-stream? Can they? Ah, no, we.
Honda and Can-Am are superior over Polaris.
Now we get all the type things.
Somebody wants to start a war here.
Yeah. It interested me today. I was checking in Australia,
Mm-hmm.
and Can-Am Polaris after us, because Australia's got like special rules with safety and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think all they have are CF Moto, Segway, TGB, and is it Kimco?
Kimco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have Can-Am and Polaris?
Can-Am and Polaris pulled out back
Yeah.
in 2020.
Oh, why?
The security rules, the safety rules for that you need to have that bumper thing,
Yeah.
flagpole in the rear.
And they're talking about bringing that into the UK too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's bad for that market, I guess.
Good for you that you're here. It's so awkward. Why can't we collect all the data in one place?
Kan inte få allt.
We can't have everything, I guess. Okay, that's where we get questions on 3 platforms right now. I mean,
Just
if we used our brains initially, this might have been.
would have been helpful if we had brains to start with.
Your live stream, viewer live stream, okay, YouTube live.
what we do is we start out very slow. So when we actually get things together the next time, it's going to be even more impressive.
Oh,
Yes.
It's gonna be epic.
Maybe we'll have a more, or I mean, it should be possible to collect all. You guys should totally send me an exhaust for a Honda Ranger. Yeah, we could send one to you. Just go to rjwcpowersports.com and place an order and make the payment, and we'll ship it out. That's how things work. I actually blocked words like "give me," "can I have for free,"
Yep.
just because.
On where did you block it?
I think on Instagram. I mean, 95% of all support messages are people wanting stuff for free. It kind of doesn't work like that.
Oh no, good questions.
Not right now. It's one of the comments. I don't know if YouTube died out totally. But we have around, in all, we have around 50 viewers. That's more than 20 viewers, I guess, according to my mathematical skills.
We're not going viral on this one.
No, I mean the point of this wasn't going viral either. Not officially. But I mean, we're just floundering about now. I think we need to sort of. What are new parts for 2025? I mean, 2025, that's a year away. I mean, we have a lot of parts coming this year. As we mentioned before, we have this is a repeat for you guys who were like with us from the beginning. We have the steering stem reinforcement for Can-Am.
Is that one for 2025?
This one will be for 2025 and 2021, 2020, whatever. We have the steering bar handlebar risers in CNC aluminum machine billet things there. The
Brake reservoir lid.
brake reservoir lid for Can-Am as well.
This one also is something, I mean, this is gonna be available in the future, so.
Yeah, I mean, everything we have available 2024 will be available 2025. So,
Yeah.
in all honesty,
Maybe 2026 too.
do you guys make exhausts for Kawasaki Brute Force? No, we did back in the day, sold basically nothing, so they reached their end of life cycle. There's no point in making them because
They sounded great though.
they sounded good, great.
I like
They
the brute forces. They are.
I mean, the exhaust looked good. And who knows? Maybe the new Brute Force. That one looks quite good.
They're actually pretty damn fast.
I'm guessing no one of our viewers works at Kawasaki right now, but if we flip the coin, can't you give us an ATV to work on? As everyone wants free parts from us, we could, I mean,
Yeah, please send us a free ATV.
yeah. I mean, don't we have anything fun to show? Anything like, which we haven't talked about, like...
Depends on what you.
Oh, my back! I'm getting old. Probably, I mean, there are a few like maybes here. I'm not sure if we have. This is a typical thing that we should discuss.
Yeah.
Something for the Americans maybe. I'm not too familiar with this because I'm not the one who has been working on it, but it's well, I guess you can see what it is. It's a shifter. It's gonna look like a
1911 pistol grip shifter. It's the same specifications as much as possible as the Colt 45, the 1911. It's compatible with 1911 scales. Obviously, it will include, whenever we make it, it will obviously include RJWC Powersport scales. But if you are one of those with like crocodile boots and mother of pearl scales, you can take them from your gun and put them on our shifter, and vice versa. If your chromed out pistol needs RJW, why is our company RJWC? That's a different story. We will take that some other time, but it's hard to pronounce. but the scales are compatible. Will be the same scales as the real gun, if we decide to make it. And if we have any competitors looking at this right now and stealing our idea, you know that we were first with the idea. We've had this quite some time on the back burner. But as you might know, things take time. We have made a bunch of other stuff in recent times, so we have to prioritize what we think.
But is there like any hold up for us to make this? Or
Yes.
is the design kind of done?
The design is set. It's more or less like choice of material. Should we cast it? Should we machine it? Should we mold it? That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every material has its own.
It would be interesting to hear what you guys have to say about this.
Yeah.
To make a, call it a pistol grip.
Pistol
shifter.
grip
Pistol
shifter.
grip shifter. But more like the real deal.
Any exhaust for KRX yet? I mean, we have a ready-made exhaust for the Kawasaki KRX, but as some of you, most of you know, we are more in the ATV side of things.
Yeah, but we have a prototype made that we.
Yeah.
The problem is that, to be honest, if we're gonna be honest here, is that we are in Sweden. Some of the vehicles are difficult to find here, especially the KRX, because they are non-zero in Europe.
No.
I think the only country that has them was what? Israel.
It might be. I think there was one country that the importer ordered 500 machines. Kawasaki told them no. So they're impossible to find, so we can't test things. We know the prototype fits, but we don't know if it works.
I know it works because I have seen it on video and it sounds good and everything, but it's one of those things that you want to test yourself. I think we actually bought a factory muffler that we 3D scanned, did reverse engineering, but it's kind of, even if you do that, there's a bunch of other factors to take into consideration.
Do the billet
Suspension
shifters
especially.
work on X3? Yes, they do.
The shifter?
Yeah.
The X3, I'm not sure.
I think we mounted the X3 we had here, we put the shifter on it, I think. Or is it the Polaris? No. The Polaris, old Polaris shifter works with old Polaris.
I'm
I
not
mean,
completely
if the
sure.
shifter, I don't know, we haven't seen an X3 for a while, they're very scarce here in Sweden. If the thread on the shifter is either M8, M10, 1.25, M12, 1.25, it will work. If not, it won't work.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a machinist and want to do some adapters of your own, it might work, but is the mod edition exhaust for the Outlander? All mod editions are discontinued. Mod edition and Crossflow reached end of life about a year ago, sort of something like that. The APX is the only version of exhaust we sell right now.
There might be a few dealers still having the old ones.
Yeah, but
I'm
not
sure. But
They haven't been in production for at least 10 months.
yeah.
Any sales on Outlander? No, we are not going to do. I mean, this year we are going to most likely have very little to zero sales, and most likely not on exhausts.
You want to talk about the reasons?
The reasons are partially because we are working a lot with distributors now. We have distribution in Europe with Parts Europe, and we have distribution in Canada with Kimpex. And when we do sales, it's kind of backfiring for them as well. And in honesty, we see no reason in doing sales anymore. We don't need to bump up the sales to do so. We want to have the brand as is mostly.
Yeah.
We are confident in our products. That's partially why.
Okay. That's a good answer.
It might be the wrong answer, people think, but we need to treat our brand as smart as we think. It might be the wrong thing to do, but we stand behind what we do. So anything else? I mean, if you want to make a deal on exhaust, ask the dealers. They have. I mean, they are free to make deals as long as they want to. We would like to push as much of our sales to our dealers. That's the whole point of things. Selling parts or products have never been our like forte. We are a product development company into the core. We make cool shit, we sell cool shit, but sales part is something that we aren't that like. That's not our thing. So we rather have other people selling our parts, and we could focus on what we are good at. And what happens in betwixt, that's up to them.
I mean, of course, the benefit as well, go to a dealer, not shipped from Sweden,
Yeah,
cheap shipping, get it quick.
yeah. And there are actually a lot of dealers stocking parts right now. If you are talking to a dealer that wants to order in parts, by all means have them order parts. But there are a lot of dealers in we know there are a lot of dealers in Europe stocking our parts right now. US, some dealers are stocking. Canada, we are not really sure right now. Things are a bit new there. But then if you are in weird countries, if you're in different countries like South America, Asia, New Zealand, by all means you can order them online. But we are not going to compete with dealers and distributors. That's a fact.
And if your dealer doesn't stock RJWC, tell them to.
Yeah, tell them to. I mean, we have dealer applications on rjwcpowersports.com. You have it in the footer there, the link for dealer registration.
If you would change the company name,
Yes.
because you can't pronounce it,
Yes.
then what would you change it to?
I don't know. I'm guessing all the cool names in powersport business are already taken by other cool companies.
RJWC.
RJWC.
It's got to be a Swedish thing. To me, it's so easy to say RJWC.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah, the J.
it's because we're Swedes.
But it sounds stupid in Swedish, but RJWC.
Det låter bättre. Färg, svets och kostym.
Things are taking turns that we aren't like fully aware of. There. Is there a quiet core for the Apex? Yes, there is available on the old website. Let's see if we have the SKU for that one.
Is there coffee in Trocadero? Caffeine.
Okay, I can't see the SKU there, but there, if you just search for Quiet Core on our website, you will find it quite easily. Yeah, the SKU is 10 10 51 30. I repeat, 10 10 51 30.
Bingo.
What did I win? Okay, there we go. Are you going to release a street legal exhaust for Germany? No, we are not. What does it stand for? Yeah, please enlighten them.
What?
We are live.
Yeah, I know, but I had to respond to a message.
What does it stand for?
Which one?
Rivese.
It stands for my name, Robin Johnson, well and custom from the beginning. It's like the worst freaking company name in the world. But that's why we changed it.
Yeah.
Can't but be RJ Weld and Custom. It's really weird.
Okay, now we've got a bunch of questions here. Okay, okay, we missed a bunch of questions. Okay, I have a question. Why not making more RJWC mod edition and crossflow for CF Moto, only Apex? Because Apex is the new platform we're working with. It works well.
Can we be honest, about it? it's a better exhaust.
Yeah, it's in every way a better exhaust than the old Mod Edition.
That's
exhaust
also
one.
like a reason why we extended the warranty for the APX.
Yeah.
I mean, how many issues do we really have with the APX?
Yeah.
It's very few.
Will we see any Segway Snarler accessories this year as well? Nothing in particular we have planned.
What do we have now? We have the
Exhaust,
exhaust.
gas cap shifter, all the new, a few of the new cockpit parts will fit, but the Segway Snarler isn't an enthusiast machine in that sense, like Renegade XMR or stuff like that, and practical parts.
But if you guys have any ideas on products, we're open to
Yeah.
listen to that.
You need make more HOEX stuff. I'm guessing he's talking about the 950 Sport.
What do you guys want?
Yeah, exactly. Like more parts. Yeah, we can do. I know.
We need ideas.
Flags. Exactly. We come up with a few of these here and there. A lot of them takes time to develop. If you have anything special or in particular, by all means, shout out. We will look into it. We can't promise anything. But we know that the Segway Snarler is a bit tricky because it's not, when you have the machine, it's not like obvious, okay, we can make that, because there's a lot of plastic, there's a lot of what do you call it? It's like,
not too much to work with, maybe.
exactly, if you know
Sounds a bit harsh, but
Yeah, but
it's
if you
kind
see
of the way it is.
a cam, you have
That's the
it's-
Polaris, but
same thing. But there are a lot of things to work with. I mean, you have fender flares, you have brackets for winches, you have a lot of things that are kind of upgradable. For Segway, it's more one
I know
complete
there's-
unit.
not to favorize any of our dealers, but we have one in Canada that does make a lot of products for
Yeah, Life Outdoors.
for the Snarler. I
yeah.
think they have like lift kits and A-arms, and I think they have these what do you call them, clearance A-arms.
They
Bike
have,
clearance.
they have a lot of stuff for that.
It is.
What about a nice foam?
Huh?
I'm not sure. Foam mount, okay.
Big scoop.
I thought he was asking us to make a phone, and I think that's
Foam. I thought it was a foam.
no phone. Like,
Expanding foam.
I'm guessing okay, phone mount, that makes more sense. I mean, a phone wouldn't. I mean,
An RGB foam.
no one would buy that. That would be an analog thing. Phone mount. Yeah, the thing is there are a lot of different phones out there, so it has to be quite universal, and there are really good universal mounts out there, but I don't think we could make it.
I don't think it's a product for us either. It's
We can't make something that we would, oh, this is, I mean, great, but then you already have with quad lock or
How can you make it better, right?
yeah, like OtterBox or
Yeah.
companies like putting everything into phone mounts. We kind of know our limits, sort of. Not all of them, but
Do you know your limits?
I have too many. But swinging back to street legal exhaust for Germany, we can't do that because our exhausts are full flow. It wouldn't be possible to get the sound levels down to decent level. All the testing for the TÜV approval or CE markings, it's way out of what we're doing. We're doing off-road stuff for off-road use. Street legal parts hasn't been a thing for us, and for foreseeable future it won't be. Okay. See there, what's that?
It's windy out. It's gonna be storm tonight.
Yeah. With the Segway Snarler, Snarler not being one I know too much about, but how much does the longer wheelbase affect it between models?
You mean like in what way? How they affect what?
Like if it's you're working on something new for it, right?
Yeah.
The models that have the LWB,
Mm-hmm.
how much does that change? Like, I don't know, like a header pipe or
Oh, just that it's actually longer.
longer.
Yeah, you need to make a longer pipe. I think.
But the exhaust we have for the Snarler, that's the full exhaust because the engine is
They have their factory header pipe is really bad. It kind of
yeah.
snaps off.
But that machine seems to be quite prone to vibrations.
Yeah, but that's because it's a single cylinder engine. They kind of moves around a lot.
But this one is one cylinder in as well.
Yeah, but what do you mean? Like,
I mean, this one won't vibrate as much as the Snarler. The Snarler is like
you mean like actually vibrating while you drive it, or like just the exhausts and everything?
everything snap. This exhaust snapping thing that doesn't happen with that one.
It's because it's a hand. Maybe we should look into the engine mounts of the Snarler.
That could be a good idea, but we don't have a Snarler.
What about the thing, the crankshaft?
Yeah, you could be like, if can't you learn like being a real engine doctor, like sitting down and balancing crankshafts with a small like mallet.
Oh man. Fan vad hungrig jag blev. I need food.
You're not going to be on our live feed
I like how
anymore.
there's no filter, it's just the first thought that comes
Yeah.
straight out.
Maybe next time we'll have one of those lab mics and we'll just mute you.
Remove me.
Yes. Let's see here. Okay. Flag holding device, not our thing.
Flag, like
Flag holding device.
Oh, you mean like on the rack, rear rack?
I don't know.
I wonder what like the next big thing in the ATV world is.
Please
gonna be.
speak up a bit.
Hör du mig? What the next big thing in the ATV world is gonna be?
Yeah. Obviously something from us, but we don't know
Who
what.
is gonna find it?
We, obviously. But then again, I mean, we know as well as anyone that EVs are sort of coming into the ATV sphere.
But it's not gonna be in a foreseeable future, I think.
No, but it's going to affect things on how things are perceived.
I think they're also gonna be very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Like
Well, what's the
Polaris
yeah.
Ranger? I'm not sure what it's called, but it's electrical and it costs like an arm and a leg.
the only thing I see
And left kidney.
the only thing I see in front of me is someone crashing through the mud at Mud Nats, and it was like just a big light bulb light and zap. Okay, that's 50,000 volts. RJWC exhaust speaker for EVs from a Mac Foy. Could we delete his B2B account? That I mean
But doesn't like
that hurts our
I
feelings.
think Dodge Challenger has that
Yes.
on the Demon.
Yes,
And that's so freaking lame. It's not okay.
you have that on your Volvo.
I hate my Volvo.
Yeah. That's... Don't we have anything fun to show? We should have been preparing more for this because.
But what do you want to show? We have a bunch of things.
Go grab something that you would like to show.
Okay, I'll find something.
Whatever fun thing you could
Needs
come.
to be tied to the company though, right?
I mean, it depends.
It will have
Yeah, go home and grab something nice. What's this? Okay. That's if there were more people here and we had more like interactions, we could have a what's it called, poll. What is Robin going to get?
What is he going to bring from home?
Yeah. The hideous.
That treasure chest.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't keep up with this. We having to administer 3 chats. I'm not sure where they're coming from. It's like there's one separate for each. Okay, then. Okay, what do we have here then? I would really like for all the.
I mean, having all the chats in one place would make life too easy.
That would make life at least bearable. Rear seat infill panel for CF Moto 800 1000. I know there is a few out there already. I think you can get them at Main Street Cycle at least. Not sure if upholstery is our thing. And what we could do. I mean, if we would do that, it would probably be a stiff piece of plastic or
Yeah.
something like that. We haven't really worked with furniture related items.
And I mean, it goes back to what can we do with a seat
Yeah.
to take it to a next level.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. We always like to take things up a notch.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the phone holder, flag holder.
Yeah, it's been done. You can't do
Yeah.
that much with it. We like to go the extra mile, make it for some reason more interesting than the current parts out there. That's why, like for the steering stem reinforcement thing, it's stainless steel. It's a hexagonal solid stainless steel rod. It's a bit. I mean, it's a chunky boy.
Yeah, it's heavy duty.
He is heavy duty, so we kind of aluminum seat rear infill. I mean, would that even think about the poor bastards here in Sweden when we have like minus 40 degrees and 40? I mean 40, both in Fahrenheit and in Swedish degrees. What the hell is that? It's Celsius.
Oh, I don't know. It's just hella cold.
And here Robin comes with a few fun items.
Yeah, I picked this up at home. No idea.
But where is the other one?
Which one?
The one who's been on that one. The single.
The pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the workshop.
I mean, that one we haven't shown.
No, but I think no, it's in there. Maybe wait, you can pick it up. It's on the display shelf. But it's kind of, I don't know. The brackets are freaking can painted. It's just a prototype. So yeah. So this is the new header pipe we designed for the. It's actually gonna fit both the 500 and 700 new Can-Am chassis. This is a pretty nice product. It's bigger than the stock pipe, obviously. I think this is like 45 millimeters. Should be 1.75 inches. So this is gonna open up the engine.
And then at the end of that thing, you could. Is that for?
No, but this is for the 700. This is also, we can mention that this is something you can have with the factory muffler or any other slip-on pipe on the market, because this just replaces the factory header, but it's better.
And then, for obvious reasons, you'll probably go with an RJWC muffler.
Yeah.
And then you have option 1, which
Be careful.
with the sofa or the muffler. This is the single version. We haven't shown this too much. It's on the video, but not more than that.
It's missing the actual pipe and everything,
Yeah.
but that's the muffler. It's,
And the mounting. And then you have that one, which is more better. It's twice as more better than this one.
but we can actually talk a bit more about this because this is more like a good option if you want to have the what you say stock, not the stock look, but where the stock placement of the muffler.
Yeah.
This is going sideways in the rear, like yeah.
This basically replaces the stock muffler in a beautiful way.
Yeah, and then we have the dual pipe. Obviously, it looks like a dual pipe, but it's
Because it's two.
2 pipes. But we designed a bumper also for it because on the 700 and 500 we can't have these pipes installed just as it is because the factory bumper won't. It will be in the way, so we designed a new bumper. It's going to be in some way like this.
Yeah, and that whole package will be sold. You will not be able to buy the exhaust without the bumper.
No, because you can't install
No,
it.
you can't install it. The bumper will, however, be sold separately if you would like. This bumper is
It's in stainless actually.
this is TIG welded stainless steel. It's primed and powder coated.
And it's I think it's 2 millimeter thick material or 1.5 something like that.
It's a girthy. It's what do you say?
Big boy.
Big boy toy.
Big thick ball.
This one works with the factory muffler. It works with our single muffler. It probably works with a bunch of different other as well. So.
And another thing to say is that if you just want the bumper, those brackets are also made to if you want to install what's it called, reverse lights or something.
Yeah, there are extra holes there.
And they won't fall off because they are. I think the brackets are actually 5 millimeters stainless, fully TIG welded, so you could probably tow in that one.
Yeah. So this one, to use this one, you don't need exhaust, but if you have exhaust, you need this one. So that's why we are going to sell it. This will be included in the dual setup,
Yeah,
but you can purchase this separately as well.
exactly.
And this also circles back to us talking about product lines in the future. We are quite happy with how this one turned out, and it kind of spins our internal wheels a bit. Maybe we could show them how we came up with that one.
It's pretty beefy.
This is the 3D printed model of. I wonder if you can see this if I have a way. This is really lightweight. 3D printed. For testing. So
Our printer is actually a bit too small to print
but this is printed in 1, 2, 3, 4
different
pieces.
parts.
But you can see
It looks quite the same.
it's similar. You see the similarities. I mean, we thought that came out really well. So who knows? Maybe bumper is a thing for the future as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also something we discussed earlier today. We're going to be a lot more transparent with what we're doing because we know our Instagram is a bit boring. It's mainly product pictures, new product, same product, new product, same product, different angle. We know. So we're going to do more like behind the scenes, what we're doing, why we're doing it. What do you call it? It's
More transparent.
more transparent. That's
a fancy word.
So sounds more like a politician. Those whatever it was. Oh, those programs that were so popular.
MTV.
No, MTV
MTV.
video. No. Where you had a bunch of idiots in a room for like 30 days.
Sounds like you described
Big Brother.
Big Brother, something like that. More like that. More like you see the raw truth. You can see I mean, if you see Robbie work, that's obviously fake. That's me doing special effects.
I did work today actually for a few hours.
Simulated work and work is the same thing. We know.
I like to fish also.
Yes. And that one is kind of a neat product. We are thinking about increasing our food service line. That's obviously a
We are.
smash burger. Yes.
Okay.
We have a bunch of ideas there, but I mean, we have. I mean, I'm going to put it out there. I have a thing that I would like us to make, and that would be like the perfect hamburger grill, like a small, not inflatable. What do you call it when you can like origami, like
Yeah.
That's for your personal use.
I mean, we already have the RJWC burger flipper outside.
yeah. But I mean, a small hamburger grill where you can have like I don't know, 6 or 8 briquettes. Yeah, in the bottom, a grate for 2 fairly large burgers, and then when you're done with it, you can just close it up, put it in an aramid fiber bag or something that's
Like a firebox. Like the ones you have when you're out on fishing on a lake.
yeah, but ours will be better, cooler, and smaller.
Oh.
Just for 2 burgers. Purpose of built for 2 burgers, and when you're done, just flip it and put it in a heat retardant
I think you
bag.
need to start your Fusion 360 again.
But I did draw that once.
You did?
Yeah, like with all
In MS Paint.
no, in future, like with all the good ideas you said, you're a fucking moron. Like
You called my design Biltema once. I got sad.
that's funny because it's true.
I got really sad for real. I was sad for 3 weeks.
You were so grumpy. How many parts have y'all sent to Braden? I don't know. That's a question for him to answer, I guess. We sent him a shitload of stuff that he has done big giveaways with. So, I mean, we sent more parts to him that he didn't keep. I mean, he has given away a lot of stuff. So, that has been great. Make a road legal kit for Can-Am Europe. No, we are not going to make road legal stuff. It's not our thing.
Or what? Are they asking?
A kit.
A kit. Can you elaborate what's the kit's gonna be included?
I'm guessing parts of some kind. The thing is with Europe, Europe is not like the US. It's a bunch of different countries with more elaborate or weird laws.
I think Germany is one of the countries that are most regulated.
Yes.
And the fines are pretty hefty.
Yes.
Yeah. We did have a guy one time say it's street legal as long as you don't get caught.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna approve that message, dude.
No, but I mean, we are an off-road company. We make
Yeah.
parts for off-road machines, off-road use. We can't make parts that caters all needs. Obviously, it's the framework of making road legal parts, all the testing required for different countries, different zones. As we're selling worldwide, we are too small of a company to do that. In all honesty, we're like 8 people here. We are what you would call a small business.
We are 3 out of 8 people.
Yeah, so we don't have the resources to make road legal stuff. It's even if we would like to, it's damn near impossible for us to do so.
So sorry.
Yeah, not sorry. What parts do you have for the Sportsman XP 1000?
Depends on what year you're asking about.
Yeah, we can think about the 2025 release that someone asked about before. Then hopefully we'll have more. As of now, we only have the dual exhaust, and we are releasing the header pipe.
But they didn't ask specifically about the S model.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
That's the
they did.
Sportsman XP 1000S. That's the S
That's
model.
That's the one. Alright. Yeah. But
And
we talked about a single pipe also.
yeah, actually today
Yeah.
we are thinking about relaunching not the mod edition but the single.
But
But
we
in
want
Apex.
to do it with a bit of a twist to not just put one Apex muffler on there. We're gonna do something. If we can do something a bit different, we're gonna do it. If we can't, we're not gonna do it. Like how we place the muffler and all that stuff that we talked about for the single.
What?
Yeah.
Weren't we just going to release the single one in the center?
Nope. You missed the part where we talked about how to install the muffler and all that. Du får inte vara med.
No, that discussion I wasn't part of.
Okay. He wasn't included in that one, but I can inform you later.
Like a 1201.
Ja, men vi tänkte do something a bit different. If we can. Angle the muffler.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about you having. Oh, we'll have it out on the side or in the wheelhouse or like straight up with the lid.
Ja, that would have been cool.
That would be so
Attractable.
cool. But we are. You have the. We are testing the header pipe.
Ja, yes.
Yeah. And also we are looking into the floorboards. If we get enough traction or interest on those, we will do floorboards for it. We have come quite far in the design work, fitment process.
I think you even posted a few pictures from this morning's design meeting.
Yeah.
Where we test installed tires virtually.
Yeah, 31-inch tires.
Yeah.
Theoretically possible fitment.
Kind of.
Yeah. But then again, and we are looking into other stuff as well. Like some parts from the new cockpit line will fit, but
But one interesting thing we can talk about is on the Sportsman is the airbox stuff we talked about.
yes,
We have that on the list.
yes, we have a list with secret stuff right behind the camera which you can't see.
It says Polaris Sportsman XP1000S.
Yeah. But then we are looking into some stuff.
Grillgalle. Grillgaller.
Is that a Swedish word?
Oh, you mean yes, it's Swedish word for
grill grate.
The barbecue grill.
Yeah, but it's
but
not.
it's actually
No.
no.
But then we are looking into. Yeah, as we mentioned, bumper. I mean, we just made a bumper for that one. So obviously we're looking to see what we can do for this machine. But if we can't make something that we like ourselves, or we aren't going to do it, we're testing around a bunch of ideas. But as you mentioned, airbox lids. Maybe we're looking at something called cold air intake.
Yes. But I'm kind of curious the airbox lid for the Polaris.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna do an airbox lid for Polaris, it's not just airbox lid you need to do.
No.
Because the way they have that one installed factories.
Even if the airbox lid would be sealed off tightly, it would slurp water in.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. But we have an idea on how to make those. So
Yeah.
we're first with that also. If anybody is
Yeah.
trying to
Dibs
make
first,
a
dibs.
make a knockoff. Yeah. What else do we have?
As we mentioned, a few of the items in the cockpit line, present and coming items will work. So those are not like super model or brand specific part, but they work for most ones. One item we know it's going to fit, but that one we haven't been speaking about, and that's the thing we haven't been speaking about. The pink thing Johan showed us on Teams earlier today.
See? What?
Bueno.
Bueno noches. Por favor.
I mean, everyone here is in most likely English people, so we can speak Swedish and they don't understand what we're saying.
Yeah, that's not.
Partier.
Stora partier. Ja.
Different states have different laws regarding what seats illegal here in the US. Yes, we know that, but it's even worse here in the US. So in the US, we are in EU, Sweden. It's even worse here. So we are not going to touch on street legal things because we can't. We are unable to. We don't have resources to do that.
There's a lot of people asking about it.
2 people.
2 people.
I mean, yeah, in terms of how many viewers, it's 30% of them. So, yeah.
That's a lot.
But the legal ramifications of making something street legal and then also having all the tests done, like the standardizations, the paperwork for, is it ECE 10 for like lights, it's I think it's 78 pages of bureaucracy.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like something that somebody else could spend their time with.
Yeah, that's not something that we will because that would land on my table and then I will effectively immediately quit my job. That's like eye cancer in a jar.
Eye cancer.
When you read it, have you read it?
No.
I have. It's like it's 3-dimensional retardedness.
Okay.
It's
Mm-hmm.
no.
No, we don't do that.
Do you guys make exhaust for Kawasaki Brute Force? This is the 5th time we get the question today.
It is quite strange. These past few days, we've had quite a few people reaching out by email as well.
But that's because
I wonder if they had a release.
they released a new Brute Force like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
So it's not just the same guy making new email addresses.
No, but it was
But I think it's the same guy asking.
But it was a 450, I think they released.
No, 750 is one.
A new one.
Yes.
Oh, it's too bad that one doesn't like.
Didn't you see that one? It was looking very good.
No, I got stuck with the what was it called? The one with the flat the bed.
Mule.
I saw, yeah, Kawasaki Mule. I need one of those. I need it this summer.
We have the internet here. Let's see. Kawasaki Brute Force 750. Okay. Why did we get the C-Force?
See if they have the 2025 model.
Yeah. There you have it. It looks like a sportsman and a CF Moto got some sort of bastard kid.
But that looks. Why do they have the freaking light in like the Polaris?
Can someone explain that light for me? Like the ones on the Brute Force. Why do Polaris have super high quality LED lights with like projector lenses and everything, and then the halogen light up there? Yeah. Why?
It also makes it difficult to install a bar riser or something like that.
Couldn't they just put in a LED bulb there?
Please Polaris, can you do a design change for us?
Polaris, call us. You have my contact details. We have something to discuss with you.
It's very important too.
We will help you for free with the upgrade of that light.
Basically, just remove it.
Yes. Light delete kit.
Shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe we could design a light delete. Yeah.
We have one actually.
A what?
A light delete kit for that.
Uh-huh.
Is this just going to be a hammer?
No, that's too good. You can even color code them.
Okay.
Here we have the where is the camera? The light delete kit for Polaris Sportsman.
Doesn't solve the problem though.
It doesn't solve the problem enough for me to like accept it.
But I wonder if that is something for the European models. I'm not sure if the US have those.
What?
The light in the header. Some have just a plastic cover.
Do they? Isn't that the scrambler? Let me. Polaris Sportsman 1000 XP 1000 SUS model. Do we have MSRP? That's English. What the?
So they have LEDs.
They have LEDs in the US, but not in the Europe.
They must,
But this is 2022.
yeah. Must be a reason.
Why did they sell us an old new stock machine?
We should have bought a 2025 model.
Yes.
Would have been better.
That is goofy that your sportsman has the halogen bulb on the handlebars in the USA. Why is the emoji pane coming up? LED light and handlebar. But we are investigating. It might be because we are cheap bastards and purchased 2022 model. Polaris sportsman. If we do EU model. No, APS 2023. Okay, it's not market related. It's time related.
It's because we were cheap and bought the 2022 then.
I wouldn't say that we bought the 2022. They sold us 2022.
That was what they had.
Yeah. In all honesty, these machines aren't super popular here in Sweden. They are popular down south in Europe. We know a lot of scramblers and sportsmans. The XPS chassis are very popular down south in Europe. Here in northern Sweden, most of them, like this one 2022, they are packed in crates. Still waiting to be sold. So that is the biggest issue we have. We are located in the wrong part of the world for what we are doing, and that's mostly your fault.
Because I was born here.
Yeah, but
I can't do anything about that.
Why did you make your exhaust so popular?
No, I don't know. Just happened.
There is only one shitty street legal exhaust in Germany on the market, and you already released street legal Halos. I bet everyone in Germany would buy it. The German market is too small.
If we can get a pre-order of, let's say,
1,500 exhausts.
1,500 exhaust, if you that posted that can get us that, then
Yeah, then we could look. But still, it wouldn't. I mean, the process in having street legal is too cumbersome. It's nothing for us.
Yeah, no.
We did try it, look into it with the Riker exhaust, but we only got as far as having TÜV approved. But that was not a. I can't even remember, this is years ago.
Wasn't that just like a part of it?
Yeah, but it was sort of. It was approved. That particular exhaust was approved, not the general series of exhaust, because it needed markings, it needed catalytic converter, it needed yada yada yada, and it's just nothing for us. It's
Could help himself.
Yeah, we looked into it. It is nothing for us. It's nothing that we don't want to do it. We don't have the time, resources. We don't have the funding. It's an extremely expensive process. Because if we do it for Germany, we need to do it for Spain, France, Italy, you name it.
And I mean, if there's only one in Germany, everybody else is probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I
there
want
is
78 pages of paper to read.
there is probably a reason for it. The street legal halos are a different thing. They are E-marked. That's European marking. It's across the board. Making lights, you have. I
Is
mean,
that easier to get?
it's a lot easier.
Okay, is it because of the environmental stuff?
Partially, and there are more for making lights. You have a specific. You have specifications. You have to adhere. You have to follow the ROHS directive. You have to follow those kind of environmental, like for chemicals. Then you have the light output, you have the light pattern, and basically that's it. And then you have to have like getting it approved, and then you have the marking. With an exhaust, you have like loudness, not output, but it's called fumes, I guess.
Yeah.
Like there's a much broader array of things you need to have take into consideration when making an exhaust that's going to be street legal in any European country. And no, no,
Mm.
nothing for us.
Och det är bra frågor.
No, I mean, we are kind of shit at this. We don't have that many viewers, so it's not that like there aren't that many questions coming in. I wouldn't watch this if I were you. So, but it's a test. We're trying to see if this is something for us to do. Maybe more racy parts. Do you mean like naughty parts, like lingerie or race parts? We have been thinking free stuff. No, yeah, no. We have been thinking about race parts, but that is a small market.
Race part, what exactly is that like? I mean, there's a broad spectrum.
Yeah. Make a full exhaust for Polaris. We are doing that for that one. The one behind everyone there. But that we can say. The one thing we're not going to make, that's 3 parts. Those are too expensive to make. Yeah, but maybe we should start calling this a day. I don't have that much more to say.
But the next time is gonna be better.
If it will be next time. I mean, we didn't. This wasn't a raging success.
I think it was a success.
Well, if no one else has anything that you would like to share or ask us, we will end this.
Beautiful moment.
Yes, it was a beautiful thing to share with you. Oh well. It's 20 minutes before 9. I think we can call this a day. Well,